Hello and welcome back to the I'll Try That podcast. I know it has been a while, but we're just busy folks with busy lives doing busy things.
Grown-up men
sort
now.
of thing. Grown-up men with grown-up responsibilities.
We don't behave like it, but...
Yeah. So once again, I'm joined by Mr. Joseph Druitt.
Hello.
Mr. Matthew Barber.
Hello!
And how are you fine folks this evening?
I'm very well, thank you. It is... Basically, I haven't got the Sunday scaries because it is Bank Holiday Monday. So at least this coming week has just got 4 days in it. Oh, who are we kidding?
I like that.
Who are we kidding? I love work and life and everything. But it's just been...
You're always giving 120%.
Yeah. You can read all about it on my LinkedIn profile. But it has been a bit of a scorcher today, so I think I'm maybe feeling a little bit tired as a result.
Yeah.
You know, how are you, Joe?
We're just not used to it. Yeah, it's been good. I'm very excited, looking forward to drinking some beer with you guys and talking about it for a bit. It's a nice kind of respite from all the other stuff that's been going on, which has been lovely. We've been doing lovely, nice things, going down to the coast and eating lovely food and coming back and doing lots of lovely dog walks and baby walks and stuff. Yeah, it's been brilliant.
All the good stuff.
Looking forward to some beer chats.
So you go, listeners. We were all having a lovely, lovely time. So now we suppose we're going to have to come and do a podcast for you lot. No, it's for us.
So once again, we are visiting Badger Brewery because they very kindly sent us another lovely care package with some
good haul,
very delicious,
good
haul.
It was my only complaint was I can't fit in the t-shirt.
I suffered a similar fate. Yes.
Yeah, but my missus was very happy because she did. So she got a lovely new t-shirt.
This is there's a theme developing here.
Yeah.
I also didn't know that I quite like a knick-knack. Turns out.
Oh, knick-knack.
I think I had the first one and I was a bit like, let me try one more, see where we're at. And then by half the bag, I was eating them like some mad hippo.
Some hippo. Well, yeah,
like
knick-knacks. All the barbecue rubs and sauces they sent as well.
What I've not tried yet, and I'm going to ask the authority on the topic, is how hot is the Naga sauce?
Oof.
Oh, so I had a little bit earlier, and you know what? It's hot, but it's not quite.
It's not killer.
Some of the stuff, it's not killer sort of thing. But then
this is a man that eats chilies
for breakfast.
Yeah, this is like it's
competitively
yes. Eats chilies, but it's good and it's nice sort of thing. It gives you're like ooh, you can definitely feel it sort of thing.
And that's as it's going in as well as coming out.
I'll look forward to that tomorrow. So, but yeah, I haven't.
Hot.
I haven't tried the barbecue rubs yet.
I've had the barbecue one. I made some chicken with it the other day. It was really good.
Was it really good? So
the
yeah,
barbecue rub stuff. So it's I haven't done the fancy barbecue rub though. The one that comes in the tin. I'm just trying to work my way through one at a time.
I like that. But I've got to say, Badger Brewery with the Outland beers, you've really outdone yourself with this care package, and I've been making my way through the beer as well, and I'm enjoying them all. I've got the peach lager sitting next to me, but we've got some other stuff we've got to talk about before we get onto this. So I'm gonna hold my beer review for the moment.
Yeah, we'll get onto that. Is it me for? Yes.
It is, mate, yes.
'Tis I. Hello, everyone. News. It can't have escaped your attention, well, assuming, because we're all quite keen beer enthusiasts around here. Big shock news. The Waves, I'm here at Ground Zero, folks.
We're coming at him live from Aberdeen.
Thanks, Joe. The news just in is that... this was today, right? Oh, actually, it was 3 days ago. Martin Dickey's leaving Brewdog.
Who's Martin Dickey, everyone asks?
The other Brewdog guy.
The not so famous other guy.
Yeah.
The less sexual assaulty guy.
Yeah.
Alleged.
Alleged.
Yes, alleged. Thank you.
I
found out
there may
Thank
also
you,
be
Lawyer Barber.
there may also have been some allegations. I think. I don't know. I'll check. Can you allege that there were allegations? That seems.
There is lots of alleging.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yes.
Drabs. What were you going to say?
No, I also found out what's the other bloke's name? It's gone.
What?
James Watt.
No, I just couldn't hear you.
Yeah, no. He tried to start a reality show.
Oh, really?
I did it. About
recently.
when he was knocking about. I was listening to a podcast about it. But yeah, he tried to start. He wanted to be like the next Alan Sugar sort of idea. You're fired, and he wanted to find the next big entrepreneur, basically, and it just failed miserably.
He wants to be the next Alan Sugar. What a total helmet! Sorry, not a fan of Alan Sugar. If he listens,
Oh, really?
If he listens, sorry, Sir Alan. You're fired. Was this? Do you happen to know? Was this before or after the marriage to the reality TV star?
I think so. He tried to do it, and then he's trying to relaunch it again. So he's trying to give it. This is his second attempt at trying to do it. He's been trying to do that more recently. I learned that from them. Shout out to the other podcast, the one with Richard Osborne. The rest is entertainment. Yeah, I learned that off him.
Fair.
Not personally, but yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, anyway, I think the suggestion is things are not going very well with Brewdog at the moment. Closing 10 bars. There's apologies, I've lost my other source on this, but there's talk of pubs refusing to serve or just not canning it, but not serving Brewdog beers anymore. I think he's left for they're saying personal reasons, and also I'm getting my reasons mixed up with my events. He's left for personal reasons. He has incidentally just started a medicinal cannabis business, but then equally industry pressures were what were cited for the closure of the bars, because I think the more notable thing about that is the fact that one of the bars that's closing is the flagship pub in Aberdeen. So obviously that's one you'd think they would try and keep open.
Yeah.
Wider context that I suppose is worth mentioning. If you're also on the BBC today, you'll have seen leaders of the hospitality industry say that half of the job losses that have hit the UK since the last budget have been in the hospitality sector.
Yeah.
So to maybe lump Watt and Dickey in together might be slightly erroneous.
Yeah, I think it's unfair on Dickey. I think Dickey seems like he was the from
the
his
right
contributions one. Looking through it, of like he was the one who was helping to push them into the spirit industry and kind of new areas, new categories and stuff. He's definitely seemed to be the quieter kind of co-founder partner who's kind of moving things forward. But I mean, he's moved in the right direction. I mean, he's retaining his shares. Isn't the right path. I think he's still going to keep his shares within Brewdog, but he's gone and started up a medicinal cannabis company. So he's got like a legal right to grow cannabis, and they're about to get their first. They're called Waterside Pharmaceuticals, and it's about to harvest its first full crop in its facility in Aberdeen. So
I quite like this idea
crazy.
I'm going to turn it into a business. Promise. That's
Yeah.
what I need to go. How much have you made How much have you made so far? What?
We're just testing. Is
it Britain grows some of the largest amount of medical grade cannabis, don't they?
Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
they grow low.
They only just changed the laws in 2018. I'd be impressed if that is the case. So they only changed the laws in 2018 that there was legal growth in the UK.
I'm trying to scan across. I had another source, and I think I sent it to you guys on Instagram, because there was an account I saw with these other allegations about Dickey. And I want to see what it was.
Or what do you mean? Allegations against what?
Yeah, and I think possibly being the suggestion was somewhat being a complicit in the mistreatment of staff, and that the toxic atmosphere that was banded about.
The environment of fear. Yeah, absolutely. The open letter that they did 21.
Which I mean, you would, again, I can't say I wasn't involved, but then you'd have thought that the two main guys, one of them just creating that environment completely independently seems somewhat out of the ordinary, doesn't it? But some people can be complicit just through silence, right?
Yeah,
for more philosophy or two.
Yeah, they're just not having a good time of it, really, are they?
Yeah, I mean, it's also it's the management change, isn't it? Like, as a BrewDog company, I'm pleased that the founders aren't as involved. If not, one's completely out of it, and the other one is.
Yeah.
You know, I know he's dubbed himself the captain and co-founder as his title, but he's no longer the CEO of the company. They've actually got a real person who actually knows about business to be the founder now. And I think that we talked about this a couple of times. It's like, well, they got to a point where they're now like actually a big company.
Yeah.
Like,
you
can't be messing around. Like, you know, I know, don't get me wrong, you know, you've got people like Elon Musk who are founders of businesses who are messing around and tanking their own company's stock prices and they have nothing to do with the companies. And it's like, that's not fair. But then that's the point, isn't it? Like, you are still to a lot of people seen as the brand when you're the founder of a company, especially when
the face.
You've created an image where you are the brand of this company. And so I think, you know, all the stuff that's been going on and everything is, you know, you guys have all talked about just there. It was the right thing for him, for the founders to leave this business, because I think it's the only way to give it a chance of actually moving into a next phase of existence rather than being tied down with whatever
it's funny
downward hill spiral this James Watt guy's doing.
Yeah, also, if you're like a fan of BrewDog, you can't exactly go that those guys even, oh no, now it's going to turn into like a real macro beer, because it's like it already is.
Because it has been.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And
who's kidding themselves that BrewDog's still a punk?
Challenger
brewery?
Authentic underdog.
Yeah. Oh, who's this independent brewer? BrewDog.
I mean, they're still independent. They're still factual.
I mean, I think the 2 or 3 articles I read about it did describe them as a craft beer giant. No one's under any illusions about it, are they?
And that's it. They've made the right decision, both of them as well. Get out. They've made shed loads of money. And yeah, sod it. Go and smoke medical marijuana.
Well, one of them is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other one is. The other one's still hanging around.
Rather that than start your own reality TV show.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I think it was called like The Unicorn or something like that.
Oh.
That one big idea sort of thing. He was like, well, I created BrewDog and that was my one big idea. What, brewing beer? Idiot.
Is that the suggestion? I'm a unicorn.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I think the unicorn is like this mythical idea or something like that.
Get in the bin. You tell I'm a bit tired.
Just go away.
Yeah. I'm just envious. Well, should we talk about Outland then?
Yeah.
Outland beer.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
What are we having? You on peach? I'm on peach.
I'm on the Nipa.
Oh, sorry, you did say it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like
Which
it?
is Oh, I love it. It's a cushy 6.2. Cushy 6.2 just before bed. So that'll put me to sleep quite nicely, I think.
Yeah, you're still with us, all right. How does it taste? You know, because context is everything. How does it taste after several pina coladas?
Ooh, well, I had a nap.
You had a bit of a break.
I had the
I thought you might come straight in.
No, just for reference to the listeners, I have been out having a lovely day, tapas and pina coladas. Came back, watched Cayman Pop Demon Hunters, and had a nap. So there's been a period of time before.
I'm sorry,
coming here.
Judge's ruling on that one. You watched what?
K-pop Demon Hunters. It's number 1 in Netflix at the moment.
K-pop, as in
K-pop
Korean
Demon
music.
Hunters. Yeah, Korean pop stars who kill demons.
Is this is not a reality program?
This is a cartoon.
It's currently number 1 in movies, and it currently has number 1 and number 2 spots in the charts for music. So
yeah, I mean, Carling's the most popular beer in Britain. You can't trust people, Jeremy.
No, I get that, but yeah, I wanted something easy to watch whilst in my pina colada stupor.
I only make light of that because, as I've explained to you guys several times before, I'm like 6 years behind pop culture, so I'm really enjoying Squid Game. just while we're on a little Korean vibe. But sorry, you're on the Nipah.
Yeah, sorry, but it's delicious.
I must say, rather enjoying the peach lager. I'd say through most of the year, probably not the thing I'm going to pick out of a lineup or on the shop out of a supermarket shelf. But on a day when it's been about 28, and I just felt the can as it came out the fridge. I think before I even opened it or tasted it or smelt it, I sort of went, I think I'm going to like this. So lovely, light, and refreshing.
My only gripe with the peach lager,
it's a gimme, isn't it?
It's not a Jubel like peach,
Yeah, so I think that's playing into me.
That's incredible. That's quality standard that I'm like expecting in that peach lager from Outland. Although it's refreshing and to all the things you just said, I completely agree. It just is no Jubel.
I think that was playing into my mind, and that I wanted to come in and go, I like this more than Jubel. I don't know what my beef is with it.
Take that, Jubel.
Yeah. Who's anti-establishment now? Punk IPA, Brewdog. Sorry. I'll settle down in a bit.
See, I do like a Jubel, do not get me wrong, but I probably find it a bit too much. A bit too sweet for me sometimes. The Jubel, and I'm quite enjoying this slightly lager.
It definitely feels more lagery.
Lagery.
Truth.
For sure. But then it's like, the other like I'm pleased that flavoured lagers have taken off, and they've gone like had a bit of a moment over the last year, 18 months.
I hear it's coming back.
Some fantastic flavoured lagers that are there, as well as obviously the OG flavoured lagers. The Belgians know their flavoured lagers like no one's business, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Go on. Sorry.
I've gone blank. I forgot what I was going to say.
That's good. I'll say what I was saying. No, I think I've not had a Jubel for a while, and I think in my head the Jubel is a little more peachy than this one. And in my like grumpy old naysayer way, I'd have said neither of these are really beer. But they're this flavoured beer, aren't they? I think I like that this one is. I think I remember more that this one is a beer rather than a peachy drink, based on a fairly rusty memory I've got of the last time I had a Jubel, which was at least 18 months ago. So there you go. You make your own minds up, listeners. Basically, Joe, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking the OG, the West Coast IPA.
Now
that
yeah,
I've got some time for.
We got 3 cans of it as well, didn't we?
4,
which was
I think.
Was it 4? Was it
4?
It was.
It was their, I think, their intro to the we're not Badger Brewery, we're Outland. Kind of intro to the world of I'll do more crafty beers. Don't think of us as a thirsty ferret. First cup beer. We're West Coast IPA, and to be fair, it's banging. It's always a winner in my book.
The thing that stuck out to me first was the colour, actually, with the West Coast IPA. And I suppose maybe I don't have enough, or I've been swigging them from cans, but it was this kind of like rich, more caramelly kind of colour than being too pale. And I had.
I thought you were talking about the new packaging, because that's pretty striking.
That is true as well. But no, I was thinking the colour of the liquid,
the liquid itself.
Yeah.
It
was amber, actually.
I'm really enjoying their new packaging.
Yeah, they've done a good job with it. It's a lot punchier. It's a lot bolder.
Is it?
I think.
Is it meant to be tree bark?
Well, my West Coast IPA, I think that has to be Waves.
Yeah. Because I'm just looking at the Nipah, and it does look like tree bark.
Could be. I'm not sure.
That's what I'm thinking.
New England? Yeah, there you go.
New England. Yeah, I'd say so.
Nipah, there you go. New England.
And I'll tell you what
they're trying to reference is like the New England's known for trees.
Yeah. 440ml can. That's novel, isn't it?
I love that. Don't get them often.
I actually, my delightful other half, Charlotte, said to me, like, "Did you really, very recently, listened to our previous episode? Isn't it? How did you not know? How? How have you done that? Was that some kind of con or something? I just didn't think it was. Anyway, that showed me.
No, but I said, because I was over the weekend, I revisited some of their older stuff. as well,
The
with the classic sort of
The
thing.
Badger
And I tried
rather than the Outland.
the Badger. Yeah, I tried. I went back to some of their Badger because they recently redid all their design on there to be a bit
Yes,
more.
they did.
All their cartoony, and I tried some. I've got a 4-pack of their Portland Bitter, I think it is, off the top of my head, sort of thing. I got a 4-pack of that for later. Not tonight.
I did enjoy the Badger Brewery, the redesign of the core like ales, the bottled beers, right? And they've gone into cans as well. I think 440s as well, Matt, just to to kind of do something different. They've also moved into cans. One, I was texting you guys about it. One company that has done a bit of a redesign that I wasn't thinking was that great was our old favourites of Adnam's Ghost Ship. And the Adnam Southwold, they've done a whole host of redesign recently. I just thought all of them were a bit meh.
Yeah.
I love the Ghost Ship. I thought the original Ghost Ship stuff was absolutely fantastic, and the new stuff just felt a bit. They've just gone up. Yeah, you described it perfectly.
Yeah,
it's just
they've tried to move the needle a bit. I can see why, but it's like it's lost some of that iconicity that I think it had. That recognisability of like the Ghost Ship.
Yeah,
they've done a Ghost Ship, but they've also been a bit too abstract arty with it. It's just like no, give us the old,
And I don't know if they're trying to appeal to a different market or catch somebody's eye, but Ghost Ship's pretty standard.
It's a number one. What a standard as in like it's the number one.
Yeah, it's a pretty recognisable. Beer. Recognisable beer.
You say Adnams, I think Ghost Ship.
I agree.
Sort of thing, because it was very much that was one of the first ones we reviewed right at the start of all of this.
I've fluffed up in that I've not gone through enough of my box that Outland have very generously given to us. But Joe, did you also say that you tried the Outland Black IPA?
So I did. I've had Black IPA as well.
I think I think actually I saw it before I picked up the peach lager. It just looked at me. I was like, not today.
And that's it. I think the word Black IPA, you're thinking something quite heavy,
malty.
Yeah.
I mean, in my mind, before I even took a sip, I was thinking like Christmas style beers.
Yeah,
that kind of like they're like fruitcake type beers. Things. I can honestly say it was delicious. It wasn't like that at all. It wasn't too heavy. It was pleasantly surprising. It just felt like it wasn't as like
Citra and Amarillo hops, isn't it? And
yeah. It was nice. It was nice. It wasn't like like a fruitcakey beer. Basically, it was an IPA, quite a full bodied. Yeah. It had a bit more flavour to it than I think some of the obviously the lager has the lagery taste to it. But this was a nice one. It was good. But I've never had a black IPA before. Must admit,
I've not had a black IPA. I had exactly the same thought process as Barber when I was picking my ones to drink tonight, and I was like, oh no, not right now. That's going to be when I'm in the pub, sort of thing, at some point to try that. But I'm going to go off Joe's recommendation and have that tomorrow evening after work.
Again, once I've tried the rest as well, I might stop being such a skinflint and actually fork out for some beers, and I might get some of this ginger pale ale, because I said this last time we discussed these guys, and that has piqued my interest. It's what threw me a little bit is I think that they're basically, if you go on the website and have a look at them, there's 2 shots of it poured into a glass, and I think the idea is the first one is while it's being poured, it's all mixing up in the glass, if you see what I mean. And I was like, it looked really cloudy, which was potentially a little bit of a concern for me, because I'm a little bit off the cloudy stuff at the moment. But I've also seen a picture of it poured out, and it looks pretty much clear. So that might be a decider. I don't need to commit to
it's interesting,
isn't it? Do I?
They've done a bit of they're calling it a hybrid, so it is meant to be black IPA is also known as a Cascadian dark ale. I've not actually heard of that before, so that's interesting. It's basically a blend of rich roasted malt flavours of a stout or porter, but with the hoppy citrusy brightness of an IPA. So it does add that kind of like intriguing tasting experience. It does feel it does taste, and mouthfeel tastes very very different. I haven't had it before.
Yeah. Have you guys tried the blonde beer they sent? I haven't tried that one either. What was that one like?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I think when it comes to blonde beers, I rarely have them because it's I like one blonde beer usually like absolutely satisfies my need for a blonde beer for a while.
Yeah.
And usually I'm like, I like a left. I like to go the classic. Who makes the best blonde beers? Well, there's a whole continent that make the best blonde beers. And they've been doing it for however long. So I think the Outland version of that, it was a blonde beer. Yeah. Definitely not disputing that, but it wasn't like a standout. Oh my word, this blonde beer is absolutely incredible. Like if I want a blonde beer, I'm going to one of the OGs that make them.
Yeah,
who've been doing it for hundreds of years.
Oh,
yeah,
hang on.
yeah.
Oh, yes, good blonde beer, not wheat beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was going to go small quantities, but that's how my relationship with wheat beers has to be.
Yeah.
I'll say nothing further.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I'm just looking at the pricing of Badger Brewery as well, just in general across the board. And we've looked at some breweries recently that we've looked at how much it costs to get so many beers. And I'm not totally thrown by the prices. I think they're quite reasonable for the product they're putting out there. I think it's a really, really good product, sort of thing. Yeah. And I think just looking at the prices, I'm not too thrown by how much they're charging either.
It did get me thinking though. I apologies if we repeated this from last time, but I don't know. It's taken me far too long to form this thought. If you were someone who had somehow, there must be people out there, no experience of craft beer, and your supermarket shelf was like stock full of them, and you had maybe been an ale drinker before, you could sort of look no further for someone to gently ease you into craft beer, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think they've got the
to the 3 or 4 people in the UK that applies to. Give these guys a try.
But I think you're right, Babs. It's like this is now the new norm where these there's so many of them. These breweries that have been around for 100 years or so have then created a new version of themselves, like Outland Beers, which is part of Badger Brewery, to kind of appeal these new forward-thinking, forward more or on-trend, let's say, is probably the right phrase, on-trend beer styles, but not something that's so into their own brand and brewery name that the traditionalist drinkers, regulars, would go, why are you doing a hoppy, forward, front-facing, double IPA when you're a Badger Brewery? You should be doing Thirsty Ferret, you should be doing traditional ales. So it's like, okay, well, Outland Beers makes sense then, doesn't it?
I would definitely, if they were going to do it, push this into the festival market as well. Some of these fruitier ones they're doing, I think it'd be really, really work well.
They'd have the work cut out to them to outmuscle Jubel, because they are everywhere now as well, aren't they? For the beach.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. They're not necessarily backing that horse sort of thing, but
no. Well, I was at Truckfest, the one you did, Barbara, last year.
Yeah. Nice.
This year, I went this year, and it was all Brewdog. They'd monopolised everything. All the stalls was only selling Brewdog and everything like that, which I thought was a bit interesting.
That's up in Scotland, is it, Truckfest?
No, Oxfordshire. Oxford, yeah. Yeah, and it was, big Brewdog stalls. All the beer tents were selling Brewdog, which surprised me a bit, yeah.
I remember it sneaking in last year, like, is it cold beer? Or is it cold lager? They do one that's just
cold lager, was it? Cold lager beer.
Yeah. That was sort of like pervading last year. But yeah, they hadn't quite got the monopoly on it.
No.
In the end.
It's always on offer in my Londes. Like always. Always on offer.
Yeah, that does psychologically do something to you. It's like, do you want this for cheap?
Yeah, it's always you can always get 12 cans for about a tenner, and you're like,
It's funny now you've said it. It's quite often on offer in my Lidl.
Yeah,
and I have gotten to the stage of like, I know everything that my Lidl does until it changes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well,
I think that's good. I think they were all very good. And just to echo Richard's further point, thank you, Outland Beers, for sending us such an amazing care package.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. All the things we didn't
Up
think
there.
we needed, and
Yeah.
I desperately loved them.
Yeah.
Up
you know?
there.
Yeah.
The package game is strong.
Yeah, knickknacks. More beer companies need to provide knickknacks or crisp beverages. Not crisp beverages, crisp snacks.
My wife was over the moon excited when she saw the knickknacks. She was like, "They are my favorite
Yeah.
crisps ever," and she hasn't had them for years. And I was like, "Well, they're all yours, doll. You have them."
And that's all we have time for this week's episode of the I'll Try That podcast. And so from me, Joe, Rich,
Barber.
And Simo.
goodbye. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram.
Twitter.
I'll try that podcast.com.
And watch us on YouTube.
Goodbye now.